phone, give me the phone, because he came in like shortly after I called. And he's like, give me the phone. Nobody needs to know. You need to give me the phone. And I'm like, sir, I am on the phone. You're being disrespectful. Please back up. Because he cornered me. Like, I was stuck in between the wall and the desk and him.
Damn.
Yeah. And he, like, had me cornered. And I said, sir, please back away from me. You're in my face. And, from me, which I had to physically try to back away, but then again I was still cornered, so I had to like move my body to where my back was facing him. And I kept telling him like he needed to back up and like to leave, like, because I'm on the phone, like, please back up. And then I started just ignoring him, and I started talking to the administrator again, and I was like, yes, the teacher is back in the classroom. And she's like, do you need assistance? Like, do you need administration up there? And I'm like, yes, please. And then we hung up. And he walked away at this point, like getting into the walkie-talkie and shit and trying to call for administration. And then he got back into my face after I walked around the desk and I was like in like the bigger area so I could back away if I needed to. I grabbed attendance again, and he came up to me like, you're not allowed back in here. I'm reporting you. This is none of your business. You should have just stayed out of it. Now you're being reported, etc., etc. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And this was happening in front of those kids. Like
Jesus.
these kids were like all crying and like freaking out. Like some of them have anger issues, so like it was crazy. But he kept like all of it, and that I was going to like lose my job and he was going to report me. And I was like, bro, that's fucking crazy. So I told him, sir, I'm trying to be as polite as possible. You're in my face. You're yelling at both me and blank teacher's name in front of these students. You couldn't have waited until our break or something to actually speak to you. Like, there's no reason for you to be screaming at us right now. Like, and as soon as I walked out, he also said that we weren't allowed or welcome back into his room, which I went back into that room literally later that day and the next day. And he wasn't there. But whenever I left the room, all I heard was like, "Hey God," and I couldn't get back into the classroom either way because I didn't have keys. Not like he would let me back in there anyways. Um, but yeah, whenever he walked past me in the hallway with another administrator, he said, "You do not speak to me that way." And I said, "Sir, what the heck?" And he then said that to one of our other students because I guess he cursed him out or was calming down. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Why? There's no reason for you to be acting like this. You are an adult." I don't understand. I really don't understand. People are fucking crazy.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Mhm.
lot.
Oh well.
Jesus. Yep.
So like you were wanting to do that. That doesn't happen like all the time. I promise. In my 4 years of being a substitute, that has only happened twice. So, just so you're fully aware, keep that in
Damn.
mind. But I have to wait until I have to wait until their meeting to bring it up to my employer. I mean, they've already been notified, but they need my statement and stuff, but I need to take a picture of my form and everything that I wrote.
Gotcha.
Yeah, which is so fun, but hopefully that should be done on Monday. But we're not sure what's going on. I can tell my story, but I can't say what else is going on in the class, so.
Well, you definitely had to deal with a lot of shit there.
Yeah, which is crazy though, because I love that school, so.
Alright. Infinity Blade thumbnail is made. I'm just gonna do a whole Infinity Blade stream today. Fuck it.
Are you still streaming?
No, straight. I